Hello and welcome to our Better Bone session. I'm Emma Healey for Way to Fitness, and we are going to spend a fantastic 30 minutes together doing a seated and standing exercise session, which I hope will be perfect for you. Now, a Better Bone session is designed to help everyone get moving, but also people with issues with their bone strength. So you might have been told you've got slightly weaker bones than you used to have, osteopenia or even osteoporosis. And often people are nervous about moving or doing themselves damage. So what we're going to do today is a lovely exercise session that you could do sat in a chair or stood up, and all the moves are going to be helpful for you if you've got any of those conditions. I need you to join in at a level that's right for you today, because every single one of us doing this session is different. So join in at a painless, a pain-free, comfortable range. All right, that's really important. And obviously you're doing so at your own risk because it's an online session. Equipment that we're going to use today, if you happen to have a woggle or a roll of wrapping paper, that would be fantastic for when we're canoeing a bit later on. We will be using, you could use maybe some scarves in your hands or some pom-poms. That would be fun. But of course, you can join in without. And for our strength session, we will be using some light hand weights. So you could use tins of beans or soup, but make sure they're the right size for your hand. Okay. What we're going to do first, if you're doing this session seated, you need to find a suitable chair where your knees and hips are at the same height. The chair is solid and strong. You'll spend, when you're resting, you'll be in the back of the chair. And when we're exercising, you'll be in the front half of the chair. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some music on. We don't need anything yet for the warm up. Okay. So we'll put that to the side. So if you'd like to come to the front half of your chair, feet are hip distance apart. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Now we say tall because I just like you to lengthen up through your spine. Okay. Take the shoulders back and down. And we've got this nice strong feeling around the middle, as though we've got the belt on. Maybe just tightens up to the third or fourth notch at 10. All right. And all we're going to do to start with is lift and lower a heel. Can you join in with me? I'm getting hot already. Here we go. So heel, lift and lower, lift. Now you'll need close-fitting shoes or trainers on your feet, because we're going to be doing some balance work later and I need you to be safe. Now let's turn this into a heel and toe tap here. Brilliant. And we're deliberately not doing this too fast. Now you're going to change foot, heel and toe. 2 more. Now go back to the first side and add in a little curl of the arm here. We're going to start warming up the elbows. Well done. Now you're going to change sides. 2 more. Well done. Now we're going to take the heel forward, so it's called a heel dig, back on the toe. This starts warming up the knee and the thigh. Now you're going to change leg. 2 more. Now back to the first leg, push your arms forward as the heel goes forward, tap on the shoulders. Just try and be straight to the camera, that was better. Now change sides. 2 more. Now, can you do me a little side step out, like you're stepping over the cat? Keep the ankle under the knee. That's it. Now change sides. 2 more. Now, can you take your arms wide as the knee goes wide here? 2 more. Well done. Now you're going to change leg, out and tap. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to do a little march and a knee lift. So it's march for 3. 1, 2, 3, knee. Lift. And again, 1, 2, 3, lift. Well done. Now we're going to turn this into a 1, 2, 3 and a kick. So it's 1, 2, 3, kick. Kick. Brilliant. Few more. That's it. That's it. Last couple. Well done. And just back to a little march. Well done. Good work. Okay, so we're going to add in some props now. Okay, keep marching. And I want you to march to your roll of wrapping paper or your woggle. Okay, now this is just a little bit of pipe liner, okay? And it's just something to hold on to, makes exercising a bit more fun. And you relax in the back of your chair while I just demonstrate what we're going to do. So we're going to hold the woggle and the heel digs, we're going to go forwards and then up. I know, that's the first move, okay? Then we're going to hold and do, we call this Swiss roll, over the top, and then we reverse it, okay? Then we're going to go canoeing, hand at the top, hand at the bottom. And all we're going to do is just dig it in, and you can decide, are you on a gentle mill pond or are you whitewater rafting? You choose, okay? And then we're going to stir it around, okay? Keeping the woggle up, then we're going to reverse it back the other way, okay? So are you ready to join in? Come to the front half, sit up nice and tall. The bottom firmly on the chair, sitting up tall. You're going to start with your woggle here. When I count you in, we're going to do 4 to the front, and then we're going to change leg. Right. Are you ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7. So 4 heel digs. Brilliant. And if you can alternate the arms, fantastic. If not, don't worry. Change leg. All these things to remember. Okay, so now we're going to do Swiss roll with a march. We're going to go over and over. Whoops, 2 more. Well done. Now reverse. Back we go. 2 more. Now we're going to go canoeing. Hold your paddle and we're going to canoe. Brilliant. Change sides. 1, 2. Change again. And change. Now march on the bottom and stir the woggle. Stir. Here. Slowly. Reverse. Forwards again. And reverse. Now heel digs that start on the left this time. We're going to do 4 here. And again. Brilliant. Change leg. 2 more. Fantastic. Swiss roll over. So over and over. 2 more. Well done. Now reverse. Last 2. Now we're paddling down the left-hand side first. Here we go. So we're going to go 1, 2. Brilliant. Change sides. Change again. And change. Brilliant. Now you're going to stir the parts round. 2 more. Fantastic. Now reverse. Last 2. Brilliant. Now you're just going to pause, and it's not just stopping, but you're just going to do those little heel lifts. Okay. Now the music is about to go on to the next tune. So while we're waiting for that, we're going to swap the woggle for our pom-poms. Okay. So pom-poms are here. Could be little scarves or clean dusters, anything you want to shake. All right. Now the moves in this next one, you're going to go 1, 2, 3 and kick. And as you kick, you're going to take your arms into one direction that you choose. All right. Then we're going to do shake, so double, shake, double, then wide, double, wide, double. Okay. So that's a nice arm line. We're going to do a V step, out, out, back and back. And then we're going to roll up and roll down, roll round and roll back. Okay. Right. So if you'd like to come to the front half of your chair, that's it. We're sitting up nice and tall, feet at hip distance apart. Okay. So you'll notice that the speed has got a little bit faster. That's good for us. Okay. And we're going to start with 1, 2, 3 in a kick. And you're going to do freestyle arms. Here we go. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and kick. Kick. I love freestyle arms. You ask my members. 1, 2, 3, kick. Last few. Fantastic. Now single shake. We're going to go single, shake, shake, single. Go wide, shake, shake. Do it again. Single, up. Brilliant. Go wide. Now we're going to do a V step. Here we go, into your corners. Here and here. And again. Wide, wide. Now change leg. One more. Are you ready to march on the bottom and roll up the middle? Here we go. Up and down. And again. Brilliant. Round in a circle. Round. And back. Brilliant. So on the left side, 1, 2, 3 in a kick. We're going 1, 2, 3 and kick. Oh yes, I'm really going with these freestyle arms today. And again. Fantastic. Now it's a single shake. March on the bottom. So we're going to go single, shake, shake. Go wide next. Fantastic. Let's do it again. Single, shake, shake. Go wide. Ooh. Little V step. Here we go. V step. And again. Brilliant. Now you're going to change sides. One more. Okay, we're going to roll up the middle with the march. Here we go. We're going to go up and down. And again. Round in a circle. Round. And back. Brilliant. Right side, 1, 2, 3 in a kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Kick. Fantastic. And again. 1, 2, 3, kick. Brilliant. Now you're going to do that single shake again. March on the bottom. Single, shake, shake, single. Take it wide. Fantastic. Do it again. Single, shake, shake. Take it wide. Oh, 2 again. V-step. Here we go. Brilliant. I'm known for my random arm lines. You're going to change legs. Fantastic. One more. We're going to roll up the middle. Here we go. So we're going to roll up and down. And again, round and back. Hand in a circle. And back. Well done. Last time. 1, 2, 3 in a kick. Left leg lead. 1, 2, 3. Kick. Kick. Brilliant. And again. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Now march on the bottom with your single shake. So we're going to go single, shake, shake. Take it wide. Brilliant. Let's do it again. Single, shake, shake. Take it wide. Fantastic. V-step left side. Here and here. One more. Brilliant. Now you're going to change sides. One more. Okay, roll up the middle. Last time. March to the bottom. Up and down. And again. Brilliant. Round in a circle. Round. And back. And we're going to pause. Well done. So rather than just sitting still, I'd like you to still keep the heels lifting and lowering as I chat through what we're going to do next. So I'm going to pop those pom-poms down. Okay, have a drink of water if you've got one. Now we're going to do a really great leg strengthening exercise called sit to stand, okay? You're relaxing in the back of your chair, but I'll show you what you're going to do. You will be in the front half of your chair, okay? Your feet are a hip distance apart, and you are leaning forwards, moving from the hips. You keep your back nice and long, okay? And you're coming forward so your nose are over your toes. Now, you could have a chair with arms that you push yourself up using, but for the purpose of this exercise, if you could use a chair without arms, you would work harder, okay? So, you nose over toes, you're going to push up, come up to standing. Now, before you do anything else, you feel the chair on the backs of your knees. Then you bend, you're leaning forward, you sit down and you lower yourself carefully to the chair. So nose over toes, push up, feel the chair, reverse the move, okay? And if you want to work even harder, you can, instead of letting your arms help you, you could cross your arms and come up to here, feel the chair, and sit down. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we are going to do 8 sit to stand. So come to the front half of your chair, feet are hip distance apart, moving forward so your nose is over your toes. Okay, you decide where your arms are going to be, and we're going to do 8 sit to stands. Here we go. So push up, feel the chair, slowly come back down. Are you ready again? Nose over toes, up we go. Up and down. Push. That's it. Weight through the heels and come down. So nose over toes, push up. Brilliant. And come down. Say 4 more. Push. And down. This also teaches you a really great way to just get up off the chair, off the toilet. This is how we should be getting up. Okay, 2 more. Nose over toes, push up. And of course, we're using our body weight to strengthen our legs. Well done. Okay, so you come back down and have a rest. Okay, what we're going to do now, if you feel able to join me, we are going to do something called a stand to hover. Right, so if I turn my chair around, you can see what we're doing. So, side on, I'm feeling the chair on the backs of the legs. And I'm doing exactly what we've just done. We're doing a stand, almost sit down, but then we change our mind and come back up. So the back is exactly the same, okay? So you're going to do a stand to a hover and then come back up, moving from the hips, keeping that back long. So if you'd like to join me with our stand to hover, come up to standing. Feet are a hip distance apart, and remember that posture, stand really tall, okay? And you can feel the chair on the backs of the knees, and we're just going to stand to hover. So here we go. So stand to hover and back up. You can decide what you want to do with your arms, okay? Stand to hover and up and again. Brilliant. So should we do 4 more? 4, left, 3, left. So your chin and chest is lifted. That's it. Looking forwards. 1 more. Fantastic. Well done. Now that sit to stand and stand to hover is something you can practice at home. So it's nose over toes and you're pushing up. So nice and tall. Okay. Really important. Now what we're going to do now, we're going to work on our balance. So come up to standing if you're not already standing. And of course, this is when you need your close-fitting shoes or trainers on. Okay. Now, I'm not going to have my chair's going to be at the side so you can see, but you can have your chair here so you've got something to hold on to. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do first, we're standing up really tall, relaxing those shoulders back and down. And all we're going to do is step and tap, step and tap, okay? And I need you to be really tall for me, okay? So we're starting here, we're going to do a step and a tap, and we're going to do 4 of those to start with. Are you ready for that side step? Here we go. So we're going to go step and tap, step and tap. Okay, so it's a slightly bigger than normal step, and then tap. Let's do it again. Step and tap, step and tap. Well done. 1 more for me, and stay here. Right, okay. So what we're going to do now, we can do step and a tap, and then maybe a little hover. Okay, so it looks like this. So we're going to go step, tap, hover. Step, tap, hover. And you're having to balance on that little hover. Yes. Fantastic. Let's do 4 more. Step, tap, hover. Step, tap. If you don't want to hover, you don't have to. Brilliant. Step, tap, hover. Well done. And I go back to my starting place. Well done. Okay, so that is a great one you can practice between sessions. Have your work surface in front of you. Now what we're going to do next, we are going to do a step, tap, and a little leg lift up the side. It's only a hover up the side, okay? Step, tap, hover, okay? And we are going to go that way first. Are you ready? Here we go. So it's step, tap, and lift. Again, step, tap, lift. Brilliant. Step, tap. Well done. Are you up for 4 more? Okay, let's do it. Step, tap, lift. You feel your hips doing some work, can't you? And again, step, tap, lift. 1 more. And rest. Well done. Wiggle those hips gently and relax. Fantastic. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to get our tins of soup or hand weights out, and we're going to do a little bit of strength work. Okay, so you choose what's appropriate for you. And if you're not used to using weights, then always start light and then slowly make it harder for yourself. Harder work, okay? And strong muscles strengthen the bones. Okay, so having strong muscles is really important for all of us over 40. Okay, so just to remind you, when you're holding a weight or a bottle of water, 500 mils of water weighs half a kilo or just over a pound. I always want the wrists and forearms straight. So we're not doing that and we're not doing that. It's always straight, okay? And of course, our posture is really important. Again, get the shoulders back and down, and we're drawing in, okay? Now, our first exercise, we're going to start with the palms facing forwards, and we're going to bend at the elbows, bring the weights all the way to the shoulders, and slowly all the way down. Are you ready? Here we go. So we're going to go up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Slowly. And again, we're going to left and lower. Fantastic. Can you give me 2 more sets? We're coming up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Just 1 more. Left, 2, 3, 4, and down. Brilliant. Now I'll show you side on. This time you're going to start with your elbows bent, and we call this the gin tray exercise because the forearms could be like a tray. You can put anything on your tray. As it's only 10:20, should we put coffee on it maybe? The elbows are in at the waist, and we're just going to take those forearms out, keeping them flat because we don't want to slop what's on our tray. All right, stand up nice and tall. Let's take it out just for 2 this time. So it's out for 2 and back for 2. Elbows are in at the waist. Ooh. Keep your tray flat. Brilliant. You can see that one of my hands is higher. Out and back. And again. Brilliant. Okay, just 2 more this time. I'm known for my bad counting. 1 more. Excellent. And relax. Good. Okay, now this time the palms are into the body, and you're just going to lift up the front and lower down. Okay, so this is called an upright row. Palms are facing inwards. Here we go. Up for 2, up for 2, and down for 2. Brilliant. And again, up for 2. 1 more. Now you're going to do singles. Up for 2. Now change arms. Brilliant. And again, left for 2. And 1 more. Brilliant. Can you go back to 4 doubles? Left for 2. And down. Left for 2. Brilliant. Shoulders remain relaxed. 1 more. We're doing well. Well done. And rest. Okay, now we're going to work we've worked the front of the arms. We're now going to work the back of the arms, the triceps. And you're going to have your arms long down by your side. Your palms are facing behind. And you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together as you take those arms behind you. Okay, so we start with the palms facing back, shoulders relaxed and down, lovely strong center. And we're just going to pump back for 8. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, an optional 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Roll those shoulders. Now we're not doing a lot of repetitions, but I'm showing you some different exercises you can do that maybe you can do during the week. Now we call this one pepper pots, all right? We start with our weights upright, just like a pepper pot, and we're just going to take it forwards and then bring it back in, all right? So you're going to take it forwards and back in, and you decide how far forward you want to go, because the further you take it, the harder it is. If you just want to hover it in front, that's absolutely fine. We'll stand tall. We've got one salt and one pepper, and we're going to take them forwards. Forwards, alternately for 4, then doubles for 4. Here we go. So we're going to rate the beat. Here we go. We're going to go 1 and in. 2. Again. Now you're going to do doubles if you want to. Push. Brilliant. Back to our singles. Single. Single. Again. Brilliant. Doubles if you wish. 2 more. Well done. Singles last time. Single. Single. 2 more. Well done. Doubles last time. And again. Brilliant. And rest. Good work. Woo. Okay. Now, if you'd like to put your weights down, and before we go down to the chair for our stretch, we're just going to do some standing stretches first. I'm going to wiggle my fingers, all right? Now put your fingertips together, and you're just going to ease the knuckles, the inside knuckles together. Yeah, can you see what I'm doing? So take them apart and then ease them together. This is a lovely hand stretch, but please just do what's good for you. So this is kind of like a nice gentle hand stretch. If you want a bigger stretch, you could link the fingers in front of you and then turn the palms away for a much stronger stretch. So you choose how you feel about that one. That's it, relax. And wiggle those fingers. Fantastic. Now, I'm going to use my chair for my quad stretch. So I'm looking at my chair. I'm going to bring a heel towards the bottom, bending that leg. Brilliant. Then change leg, bend it up, heel towards the bottom. Brilliant. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings as well, the back of the thighs. Woo! Lengthen that leg. Right. So we are going to come down to our chair for a nice stretch. Now, you are going to start by sitting back in your chair, all right? Feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart, and you're really deep into your chest, okay? You're going to hold on to your chair, you're going to reach up, and we're going to gently reach over. Lengthen this arm. As we come up, breathe in, and breathe out. And your bottom and your feet are really secure on that chair, okay? Again, reach and come over. So we're just doing 3. Well done. Now, before we do the second side, I want you to link the fingers together again, but this time, push the back of the hand forward and look down to your left. Then, take the hands behind. You can grab your chair and squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades together for your chest stretch. Brilliant. Give those arms a little shake. Again, feet flat on the floor, bottom deep in the chair. Hold on to your chair. Just reach as far as you're able. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, gently come over. The arm is really straight and strong. Sit tall first and gently over. Well done. Just one more. So we're going to reach and over. Fantastic. Right. So we've done some upper body stretching. Let's do our lower body. Now, come to the front half of your chair this time, okay? And we're just going to straighten one leg out the front. Okay, nice straight line. Flex the foot, bring the foot up. Now, just by flexing your feet, you should be feeling a stretch in your calf, okay? Hands are above the southern knee. We're sitting tall and then easing ourselves forward, remembering just moving from the hips. And within a very short movement, you can feel a lovely stretch on the back. Doesn't take much, does it? So we come up to sitting, we sit tall, then ease forwards. Brilliant. Should we do that one more time? We sit tall, ease forwards. Brilliant. Okay. Now, for your bottom stretch, okay, so for some of you, this will be a lovely one. Just hands onto the knee and we're sitting tall. You need to listen to how your hips and your knees feel for this stretch. Now, if you're feeling you're able to, you can put that foot on that knee and encourage this knee down. This won't suit everybody's hip and knee, but you can try it if you want to. This is in a straight line, okay, so the weight of this top foot is going down through to that foot, all right? So we can ease this one down. We can then, if we want to, sit tall and ease ourselves forward. That gives us an even bigger stretch in the hip. So we come up, we sit tall, gently come forward. Well done. Okay, so we're going to pop that foot down and we're going to change leg. So lengthen it out, straight line, flex the foot. That's it. As we do that, we feel a lovely calf stretch. Hands are here. We're sitting tall, easing ourselves forward, keeping that back long. That's it. Flex the foot to get a really good stretch. Come up to sitting, sit tall, come forward. Brilliant. So we are just going to do one more. Sit tall, ease forward. You will notice a difference side to side. One side will feel easier to move than the other. That's normal. Now we can have this one. Hands onto the knee, sitting tall. Your bottom stretch. Some will take that foot on that knee and encourage this knee wide. Just lower it down a touch. Remember, level 3, we sit tall, then moving from the hips, we gently ease forward. Big stretch in your hip, this one. Won't suit everyone. Come up, sit tall, ease forward. Amazing. Just one more time. Sit tall, ease forward. Keeping that back long. Fantastic. Pop that foot down. Well done. Now I'd like you to sit a little bit further back in your chair now. We take a big breath in as we stretch up. Breathe out as we come down. Should we do that one more time? Breath in. Breathe out as you come down. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done. So that was our Better Bones seated and standing session. As I say, we also have walk club and we have a mat-based Pilates session, ideal for people with issues with their bone strength, okay? So if you'd like to join us for £3.50 a week, that's all it costs, £15 a month for those 3 sessions every week. We email you the links. You haven't got to search Facebook for links. We just email them to you, as well as you can do them on Facebook if you want to. It gives you total flexibility. Thank you so much for joining me today in the RBS Virtual Village Hall. I hope to see you another time. Bye.